This right here goes to show me that there's a lot of frivolous activity in Salisbury, Massachusetts. And why isn't anybody doing anything about it? I heard on Salisbury News that it was just something that, oh, we heard it once and then it just disappeared. Kind of strange how it happened like that. Really? No, if you think about it, it's really not that strange. It's a fact that the lady hasn't been seen or heard from in the area, according to her friends and fellow employees. Uh, the waitress that just quit, well, why don't you ask me what happened? I can tell you. Now, I can't tell you what happened to Sandra, but I can tell you that I get tired of being asked by everybody that came in, including customers, her friends, and listening to the owner of Cosmo's restaurant at 136 Rabbit Road talking about it himself. I heard the health inspector ask him, what happened to the former employee? And if you would have any kind of instinctive detective senses to you, I suppose, you would have been able to see his face, hear the tone of voice change, and his demeanor physically and visibly changed. He abruptly answered, I already told you what happened. That was his answer to the health inspector. Okay, well, let me tell you something. Nobody else seems to know what happened. And then George, oh, did I say his name? Yeah. Well, he was always asking after that, I wonder what happened to Sandra. Oh, well, you know what? I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of being disrespected. Um, I worked there, you know, under verbal contract, and I worked for tips. So therefore, I didn't get a paycheck. But those $2 tippers, I have to say, the $2 tips, they added up after a while. Yes, they did. But in the same time, I see it as karma because you don't know what you were getting fed from behind the scenes. When I wasn't serving the food, there was a reason for it. Okay? I'm just saying. So again, I'm going to ask why all of you people are ignoring the fact that there's something serious happening out here. And there's no reason why. None of it makes any sense for the police to be ignoring it. Listen, people, it was reported Saturday morning when it was realized by the mechanic what had happened. So again, noting that it is in the safe area now, it is under the vision of, and it's being repaired. I can tell you right now, that's not the only thing that happened. They found a cut shackle or a broken shackle, and they say that there's no way it happened on its own. It looks like it was cut. So again, what happened to the report? Somebody should have asked. Hampton, New Hampshire, why are you hiding all this information? Hampton, New Hampshire, they border with Salisbury, Massachusetts. Salisbury and Amesbury. Salisbury, there was a black Ford Ranger that hit that vehicle in the ass end. Didn't do any damage, but they rode up beside the vehicle after that on the passenger side and was flipping me off. And then they were entering onto the highway ramp. I got accused of being on the highway. I wasn't on the highway. I was on Route 110. Isn't that where you seen me? That's right. I was trying to get away from the black car that was on the other side of me, seemingly trying to film it all. He was blocking me from being able to enter into a parking area or into a public space so that I could stop and make a call. So I thought I was going and doing the right thing, which was proceeding on 110 to the owner of Cosmo's house for help so he could assist me and perhaps maybe tell me where I could go to make a report. But no, instead of that, seemingly, he wasn't too far away when I called him for some help because the cops pulled up on me and immediately They thought that I was a drunk driver. They did this DUI test on me and such. They were defaming me. So there you go. That's why Salisbury, Massachusetts and Amesbury have been lawsuited as well, because they defamed, slandered, and they didn't properly investigate. And again, Hampton is right beside Salisbury. I only go from A to B every single day. And my car was under surveillance in a public parking area that was leased by me as a tenant, because I had to flee from my own home due to the stalking and harassing through gang stalkers. So again, I'm going to ask you, Salisbury, Massachusetts, Amesbury, Massachusetts, and surrounding area, if you have any idea and if you know what happened or you want to assist, let me know. There will be a reward for all credible information that comes back to me in order to solve this mystery and the crimes that are being committed against me and other people. Thank you.